First, as chief magician to the pharaoh, I must protect myself with this magic circle. Then I can take a siesta in the blazing hot, unforgiving sun. Ah.
Hi, Moses. It's me, God. I have been watching you, and I have a job for you.
Oh, Aaron, you caught me off guard. I thought it was actually like God.
I am God, not Aaron, and I can prove it too.
Fine, go ahead. Okay, it's you, but I'm 80 years old. Stop the stunt. You could give me a heart attack.
Okay, there's Moses, the one adopted by the pharaoh's daughter, talking to a bush. Too weird for me. Going to walk away now. I saw him talking to a bush the other day.
Giannis, dude, you've been spending way too much time in the sun.
Dude, I swear, the bush talked back.
So what did the bush say?
Where are you?
Speak now.
My brother doesn't speak well. He wishes for me to tell you. Let the Jewish people worship their God. Otherwise, our God will send intense chastisements, the likes of which Egypt has never seen.
Really? You think so? Produce your marvel. Leave.
God still has to tell us what the intense chastisements will be, so you have a few days to change your mind. We have a conference with a very special bush tomorrow to talk about the intense...
I swear, if you say intense chastisements one more time...
Hear that? Hate to say I told you so, but I actually don't care, so I told you so.
You may approach and speak, unfortunately.
Our God has told us what chastisement he will bring upon you.
They're back?
Our people have been here a long time, and we are only slaves to you. We don't have the same rights as other people, but we should. We want to go worship our God in the wilderness.
Ha! As if that's going to happen.
But if you don't let us, we will turn all the water to blood. The fish will die. The Nile will stink. We were told so.
Let me think. No.
I think we can come to an agreement.
Really? Because I don't think we can. I don't care if you grew up in my household. You have turned your back on my people and joined these others.
If you won't come to an agreement, I'll just have to show you what God can do.
Show me your marvel. Again.
And I'm the annoying one? Follow us outside to the courtyard, by the fountain, where I will convince you to let my people worship God.
No, although I do want to see your little prank.
Are you sure you want to be so stubborn? There won't be any water to drink, even for the animals. Even your spit will turn to blood.
Let's see it then. I don't have anything else to do today, although I can't remember what day my haircut is on.
I, the supreme leader of all of Egypt, honestly don't care.
It won't just be here. It will be everywhere. All the water.
Dismissed.
can't just let them go. Someone has to do our work for us. It's beneath us to do all this stuff. Our people can't stoop that low. We will not let them go. Not that it's up to me.
It is done.
You see, I and my people were not much bothered by your blood. We had our beer. You and your people were probably more bothered, and yet here you are again, probably about to repeat yourself.
Pretty much. Let my people go so that they can worship in the wilderness. All we'll do is camp out for a day or two and pray, relax, maybe sacrifice a goat. Or two. We have a lot of people.
Let me think. No.
So if you don't let us do that, we will bring frogs upon the land. That's the next thing God has decreed. They'll be all up in your business. They'll be in your bed. They'll be in your ovens. They'll even be in your bread bowl. It will be a frog sit-in.
That won't be too bad. I like frog legs. We shall feast on frogs. Besides, frogs won't do your bidding. They're superior to you.
Well, that had to hurt. No matter what they do, the Pharaoh isn't going to let his slaves go. Duh.
Let there be frogs.
Holy Moses!
Or frog.
I admit, it's some impressive sorcery. I don't know how they do it, especially since we are far superior to them.
I hate frogs. Why did it have to be for frogs?
God works in mysterious ways, that's for sure.
You can't come in. No Jews allowed in here.
Egyptians only. It's your fault it's raining frogs. We've never allowed Jews to come in here.
Please let us take shelter. We're people just like you. Our status, our color, that doesn't make us different.
We don't allow your kind in here. We would never have and never will. We don't belong.
Serves them right. They aren't like us. I'll show them they aren't so special. I can conjure frogs too. Okay, I haven't done this since magician school.
Move your frogs immediately!
These are not our frogs. We are under the command of God. These frogs and all living things and all things of the world are God's.
I am one of the gods! My own magician has also conjured frogs! I want these frogs gone!
We will remove the frogs when you have given us permission, as we've asked.
I'll let your people do the sacrifices that you want to do. Go outside the city. We don't want that stuff around here anyway. Anything you touch is made unfit for my people. And don't use any of the water fountains, restrooms, or swimming pools on your way.
We shall remove the frogs only from the people, not from the Nile. My brother Moshe will pray to God to tell him of your change of heart.
Baruch atah Adonai.
It is done.
All the frogs are gone, even the ones we conjured.
Not a bad deal. I know I told them I would let the people go out of the city. But it's not like a pinky promise. My heart is hard against them. I'm taking it back. They cannot go worship their heathen god as they have asked. You must tell them that is my decree.
So it shall be. If we are on the sidewalk, they must move off the sidewalk. They must keep their rightful place. I serve you, supreme godly leader.
The Pharaoh keeps going back on his promise to let us go. What should we do? This time it needs to be real, not some little froggy joke. Something really big, itchy, and irritating.
It is as I told you it would be. Next, strike the dust with your rod, and the dust will become lice. All vermin will be released on man and beast. Pharaoh will know who is the one God, and I will keep afflicting them until he really gets the point. But beware, I will also harden Pharaoh's heart, so that I get many chances to prove my point.
The lice aren't big. Lice are small, itchy, and irritating.
Cut me some slack. These aren't just your average lice. These are super lice.
Lousy magic, right? You guys can do this too, right, magicians?
We can't. We have tried, but they don't need to know that. We'll figure something out. If not by magic, perhaps by might or cunning.
Come on, Pharaoh. Settle down. Take a stress pill. Think things over. It'll pass.
You are fired and possibly dead. Kill him. As for you, you have failed me, but I have a use for you yet. I'm still not letting those slaves go free. They belong to me, itchy head or no. Plus, I really hate long meetings.
Oh!
This is for the frogs, the blood, and everything else you've done.
This is so tiring. They don't realize how good they've got as slaves. Setting them free would change everything, and nobody wants that kind of change. Plus, I need them to finish building my tomb.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
Are you gonna let us go?
I've got a deal for you. You can sacrifice inside the city walls if you remove this insane infestation. But don't tell the people I told you to do it, because these animals that you wish to kill are sacred to us.
Wait a second. If we are inside the walls, your people will hurt us because we are sacrificing sacred animals. We want to do it outside.
Then let's make a deal. No more plagues.
What a relief!
That was miserable.
Hey guys, guess what?
Are you giving us a raise?
Don't be ridiculous. No. I'm going back on my deal with Moses and Aaron. But as a side thought, how much do I pay you guys?
Aww!
We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
You shall not pass! No reason to be so harsh, dude. Listen, you guys are not allowed to pass because guess what? The Pharaoh went back on his deal. Sorry.
Our God will bring more plagues. All the people of Egypt will suffer. Have you not noticed that our people are not affected by these horrors?
Well, that kind of makes sense, but the lice were awful and I'm still picking frogs out of my underwear drawer. So could your so-called God make it like rain candy or money? Something not so harsh?
Our God will not take it easy on you. He will not grow tired of afflicting you. Not until our people are permitted to worship as they please. Let our people go! Let my people go!
No!
Let my people go!
No.
Let my people go!
No!
Let my people go!
No.
Let my people go!
No.
Let my people go!
No.
What is it this time? I've heard rumors of the worst one of all.
Speak your petty curses.
We're giving you one last chance to let us go, or the angel of death will walk among your people and select from them the firstborn. That means the firstborn of every family in Egypt will die, even the firstborn of the cows.
Dang.
Ooh, scary.
I don't believe your God could do that. Only Osiris has that power.
Please, don't do this. So many of your people are going to die. A great horror and a cry will engulf the whole land. But none of the Israelites will die. Our people will be untouched. They will be feasting, and after that, none of them will even have a bad dream. But don't wait for this test. Save your people. Let us go for good and always. We also want to take our herds and our flocks.
No, my heart is hard against you. I am the ruler, and you are the slaves.
Gather round, everyone.
Finally, some good news.
The final plague is coming. We must prepare as God has told us. You must pass these instructions to everyone. Everyone is to get a lamb, an unblemished lamb, and 4 days later you will slaughter it, roast it, and have a quick feast. Burn the leftovers, because this is the day we will become free and leave this place. You won't be here for leftovers.
Can't we find a kinder, gentler way?
You must also take the blood of that lamb and put it on your door, the sides and the top, because if you don't, then your firstborn will die, just like the firstborn of the Egyptians. It's the sign that you're one of the Israelites.
What?
If you do not, the angel of death will come to your house too.
You can also ask the Egyptians to borrow money, and God has made it so they will give it to you. In this way, they will be left with nothing.
Why are you doing that?
It is a sign to our God to have the next plague pass over us. We're about to have a feast, a final feast in this land. Please join us. All guests are sacred to us.
Look, I've decided that I want to go with you guys. I mean, if that's okay with you. This ought to be fun.
Sure, you can come along. We're all accepting. Goodbye, Egypt.